What is up, guys? It's Ferox, and today I am back finally with another Fortnite Battle Royale School video. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get to zone faster. Before we begin, thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have given me over the past few weeks. I know I haven't been recording, but I finally got my new PC, which is awesome. I can run the game beautifully now while streaming, while recording, instead of getting stutters and stuff, which is just amazing. So again, I'm sorry that I haven't been making uploads as of recent, but I'm back at it now, and we start doing it more consistently and stuff. But with that being said, let's get right into what we are learning today, which is how to get to zone faster, or how to escape the storm faster if you're stuck in a pickle where maybe you're stuck at Paradise but the storm's all the way at Pleasant. So the first tip I'm going to show you is how to move faster using stairs. And I know, you're probably looking at this and thinking, how the hell am I supposed to go faster? Well, if you run into it, I just messed up there, and then jump, it actually pushes you out, and you just have to get the timing right. As you can see, I messed up there. But when you basically want to be right through it, jump up, and it gives you a little bit extra push. So you'll go a little bit faster, maybe a few seconds faster for outrunning the storm. And those few seconds could be huge. It's much easier to do on a flat plane like this. Whereas if you're like on the mountains and stuff, it's not as easy to execute. But it's still a great way to run fast and get to zone. But as you can see here, like, you're not gonna be able to do it. So if you get in a situation where like it's like this and you can't do it, you can build one up. You can then use floors to then make it flat. I don't know, I don't like that way. I just suggest using it if you're on a fully flat surface so you don't have to waste mats. But yeah, so basically this thing is just very good for going very far on flat surfaces, just like this, like on a road or something. You can just do this, just if you're really in a tight pickle, you know. And even if you mess up like that, like if I just do that, it's not going to slow you down than you normally would be going. So, it's kind of a low risk, high reward kind of system. But anyways, let's get to the next thing. So the next thing I'm going to show you has just been released in Season 5, and that are the rifts. And these things are amazing for getting anywhere on the map. You can go really far in these, and I don't see them as well utilized by, less experienced players and such. And I'm just going to show you how far and how these work. So when you jump in, it puts you in the rift and you go in the sky. But what most people don't know is this actually lasts for about 5 seconds. So you can keep going into the same rift if you're fast enough. But see how it closes? Now it's closed since 5 seconds are up. And as many people as you want to have go through can go through within those 5 seconds. Since you're so far up in the air, you can actually find more rifts and just keep going. So we're going to search here. Okay, let's go over here because I see some rifts. You can actually go really far across the map without actually having to take multiple rifts. And I'm going to actually display that right here. Once I'm going to have to hit this rift because I kind of messed up. And we found a llama. Beautiful. So that's going to be rift number 1. Okay. Now we're going to take rift number 2. And this is just a great way to traverse the whole map really fast. So even if I'm over here at Paradise, right here, I could probably get to Dusty easy, really fast. So next rift. And then, yeah, there's usually some over here. So there's like rifts here, here, up here, over here. Sometimes over there. Oh, I'm looking down here. You just have to know where all the rifts are, and you can actually go so far. Then there's usually rifts over by one of these mountains as well as some loot drops apparently. But as you guys are seeing right here, this is just a great way to like get across the map really fast. So next rift. I actually don't know where to go from this rift. Oh, actually, I think I see some. I know there's some over here. I'm pretty sure. Okay, no rifts here. I'm pretty sure there used to be rifts in this area. But as you can see, I just traveled from Paradise Palms all the way to Wailing Woods, basically without touching the ground once. Now that's a huge distance, and you can even go this way around. I know it's very easy to actually do this and get to Viking Village. The only problem with it is it's hard to go through the center of the map like this or like that. You can't really cross that way. You kind of have to go around the sides, but it's still a very good way to outrun the storm. So the next way I'm going to show you guys how to outrun the storm is by using the bouncer pads as I'm displaying before you. Now with these, the bouncer pads, as many of you may know, but if you don't know, they basically launch you in the direction that they're facing. So if I were to build up and place a wall here, place a bouncer, and then walk into it, as you can see, it's going to launch me pretty far. So these things are very good when you're using them on top of mountains. So let's say zone's behind me and it's catching up and I just have to get over there. These can make for a very quick escape route. Just by doing this, you travel a huge distance really fast. You take no fall damage. And that's one thing that makes these things very useful in game. One of the most powerful ways to actually utilize these is by putting them on a ramp here. And I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Okay guys, so I've just built this and I'm going to show you what happens when you put it on some stairs. Huge launch. Spray players down. This is also a great way to attack people, but for the most part, it just launches you really far. No fall damage, no risk involved. So these are very good for outrunning the storm, especially if you're on a huge mountain, as it will just launch you really far. So the next way to get to zone faster is by using the new ATVs and cars. And basically these go pretty fast and can get you to zone really fast if you need to get there, especially if you're going with a squad. And on top of that, if you hold down the power slide button, which on PC usually will be space, you can actually drift. Now the cool thing about drifting is the longer you hold it down, you can charge up the boost that you get from it, just like in Mario Kart, and actually go faster than you could originally go in the car. So here's about the base speed. And if I hold down the drift and just wait a bit here, as you can see, we get a huge speed boost. So that's just something you should think about when going around corners and utilizing that. And that'll get you to zone very fast. Another thing to note about cars is that you can actually go through rifts with them. And this is actually good because if you're driving to zone and you find a rift, what you can do is do what I do right here. We jump in, jump out, bail, and then actually just use the rift as a normal rift. And this is going to take away some of that time that it would take to get out of the car and then get into the rift. So that's just a cool little kind of time hack, I want to say, on how to basically traverse the map faster. And combining the car with then a rift is a huge power move and can get you to zone very fast. So another way you guys can get to zone faster is by using the shopping carts that were added a while ago. And these are just a good way to get somewhere really quick, especially when you're on, flat ground or going downhill. The only time I really wouldn't use this is if you're going up hills, which, as you can see, it just takes a long time. But when you're going down, you get a huge boost in speed. So it's kind of like a win-lose type of sort of deal with it. Like the cars, however, you can also still go through rifts and then launch out of the shopping carts. So that's also just something you should know when using them. The final way you guys can get to zone faster are by using launch pads. I know a lot of you guys know how launch pads work and how to use them, but I'm going to actually go into depth in a way that you can use them more effectively. The way to use launch pads effectively is by creating a 1x2 little platform like this, and then placing a wall, editing it like that. So again, you're editing the middle two and then the bottom corners here. So you have this kind of design going. Then placing a wall with a bouncer, and then placing the launch pad. And then I'm just gonna do that. And basically, you just walk in, and you actually get the bouncer effect, so you go even higher. So this way, you can actually get across the map and run away from zone faster, and have more air time. which overall is going to give you more time to run away from storm while using your glider. When you use a launch pad, you go about 6 wall lengths up, as you can see here. Basically just getting over that 6 range. Now, when I go to use my bouncer here and use this system, where it basically the bouncer is going to knock me off the top of this into the launch pad, you can see how much higher I go. And I'm actually going to count right now and find out the exact height you are going. So by using the bouncer into launch pad technique, you're getting about 12, 13, or even possibly 14 wall lengths high. As you can see where this platform is, that's where you got with the launch pad by itself. And, you know, you get that height. But with the bouncer, oh my god, you go so high. And this is how you can get to zone insanely fast and travel for insane distances. As we watch this, look how high you go. Up to that. That is the difference when using a bouncer and launch pad compared to just a launch pad. So those are the ways to get to zone faster in Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I also stream on Twitch, so be sure to check that out in the description below. I also have links to my social media accounts, which you can also find down there. In the comment section below, tell me what you guys want to see in Battle Royale School. What do you guys want tips and tricks on? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and it's been Ferox, and I'll see you guys in the next Fortnite Battle Royale School video.